So 4 months ago, Donald Trump admitted in one interview that he isn't a great loser. 2 days back, he said the same. It's the 5th of November now. 2 days since Americans cast their vote. The trends are not in Donald Trump's favor. Even the president's favorite news channel is talking about, quote unquote, narrow paths to victory. How is Donald Trump taking all of this? True to his word, Trump is not proving to be a great loser. He's being a sore loser. Here's why. When the counting began, Trump cried theft on Twitter. He then cried fraud at a 2:30 a.m. address. A quick recap, just in case you missed it.
Lead by 76,000 votes with almost nothing left. And all of a sudden, everything just stopped. This is a fraud on the American public. This is an embarrassment to our country. We were getting ready to win this election. Frankly, we did win this election. We did win this election. So our goal now is to ensure the integrity for the good of this nation.
That was more than 24 hours ago. Trump has not been seen since. No public appearance, no official visit, no meetings. All we have from Trump are tweets. One claiming that Biden votes are being found all over the place in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin and Michigan. I do not know what he meant there. Then there's this tweet where the president is attacking the mail-in ballot yet again. In another tweet, Donald Trump claims that the U.S. election system has been damaged. Clearly, Trump is not happy. The numbers do not favor him. The president is in denial and he is blaming everything and everyone he possibly can. Word is he is frantically calling Republican governors and his lawyers. And guess what? Elections have not been called yet. What happens if they're called in favor of Joe Biden? Donald Trump is already building a case to remain in office in such a situation. His team has been filing lawsuits, too many of them. One demanding the recount in Wisconsin, another challenging the votes in Michigan, the third lawsuit to halt the challenge of votes in Pennsylvania, and a fourth one demanding a halt of counting in Georgia. Now, experts say that these cases lack foundation. Donald Trump has won one of these cases, we just told you. At the most, they can stall the result. Donald Trump is game for anything. If he cannot win this election, he will hijack it by stealing it. Even better, he can get the courts to rule in his favor. Trump is trying his level best to interfere with the process. A day after his son, Eric Trump, cheered the president's allegation of fraud by shouting, "It's not how a democracy works." He is right. It isn't. The leader of the world's oldest democracy cannot have his official schedule empty for the second straight day. No briefing on economy, no briefing on the Wuhan virus situation. America's infection numbers have, by the way, crossed the 9.8 million mark. But Donald Trump has locked himself up in the White House and he has put on hold the state machinery. This is not how a democracy works. Number two, a democratically elected leader should not stoke violence. A day after Trump declared he does not need Arizona, pro-Trump supporters have taken to the streets of Phoenix, some of them carrying arms. They're outside the counting centers, trying to stop the counting, trying to disenfranchise voters. Press crew have been asked to leave the area. Police is guarding the counters. Yes, this is not how a democracy works. Third, in which democratic country does a court decide elections? Because that's exactly what might happen in the US. It's bad enough that Americans hand over their franchise to an electoral college. And now Donald Trump, if he is to have his way, it will be the US Supreme Court that will pick the president, not the people. And this won't be the first time, by the way. It happened in the year 2000, during George W. Bush's election. Back then, the fight was over one state, Florida. Bush won it and the election. 20 years later, it's much messier. Why? Because Trump is scared to face the result of an election that's becoming more and more uncertain. It's an election that's defined by suspense. One American leader predicted this. Weeks before the polling day, former Democratic presidential nominee Bernie Sanders had this to say.
You're going to have a situation, I suspect, in states like Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, other states, where they are going to be receiving huge amounts of mail-in ballots. And unlike states like Florida or Vermont, they're not being able, for bad reasons, to begin processing those ballots until, I don't know, election day, or maybe when the polls close.
Can a country that prides in calling itself the global leader not fix its electoral process? Perhaps not, because amid all the confusion, the United States of America is busy celebrating the election of a dog as a town's mayor. I'm not making this up. It happened in Kentucky. A French bulldog was elected to office in rabbit hash. The dog won more than 13,000 votes. It's apparently a tradition since the 1990s. Am I the only one who thinks this is a mockery of the electoral system? It is also a commentary on where the United States of America is headed. Thank you for watching Gravitas on WION's YouTube channel. If you want to stay up to date with what's happening around the world, then subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much for watching. WION, World is One.